Okay, we're going to make vertical divisions in 2-point perspective. We're going to start with drawing our cube in 2 points. The trick to drawing this cube and then dividing it up is to remember that with each division of space, it's going to get smaller as it gets closer to the vanishing point. I'm going to use a series of diagonal lines and intersections to determine those divisions. So here I go, marking off from the corners an X. Then I make a vertical mark that's parallel to the outside wall. And I use that vertical mark to define the point of a gable that'll be the roof of this building. And I bring that point of the gable to the vanishing point, and then I make sure that both the front and back are parallel. Now I'm going to just clean up my lines a little bit before I divide that side of the building into quarters. To do that, I'm going to erase some of my diagonals that I don't really need anymore. I keep the vertical line and I mark off smaller X's. And where those X's have a center point, that's where my verticals will line up for the smaller sections that divide that part of the building into quarters. Now I'm going to do it on the long side of the building. I draw an X to each point. I find this intersection to mark off the vertical. Then I make more X's, finding the center point to mark off the verticals and erase the extra lines. I don't need my diagonal lines once I have my verticals mapped out. Notice how the vertical all the way to the right is smaller, defining that section as being closer to the vanishing point. Now I'm going to define my windows. I mark off the tops and bottoms to the vanishing point so they all line up. I kind of guess a little bit on the framing vertically and how thick it should be, knowing that it'll get smaller also as we reach the vanishing point. I draw a door. I draw an upper window. I also remember that the horizon line is eye level for any viewer, so generally speaking, the door should be above the horizon line and the bottom should be below it so that a person could walk through that space. I draw more windows. Within each quarter or smaller section of this plane of the building, I can make a window in each one and they will appear to be actually equal in size, even though they get smaller as they move towards the vanishing point. I erase my extra lines. I darken the ones I want to keep. And then I will be done and I can add color.